to the shooting. Art?
And Sherry, right now, lawmakers are back in the state capitol working to redraw Alabama's election maps. This began a process that is already facing controversy. Let's get down to the State House in Montgomery and CBS 42 State Capitol reporter Jeff Sanders. Jeff?
Hey, good evening, Art. It is a controversy brewing here for sure. Lawmakers gavelled in for that special session just after 4 o'clock today in the House and in the Senate, and they quickly gavelled out that we'll be back tomorrow. On the line, new district lines for the State House, the State Senate, the State School Board, and of course those congressional districts. Earlier this week, the Joint Committee on Reapportionment met and voted out those district lines, those new proposed maps. It happened along party lines. Democrats are upset. They say that Republicans are gerrymandering districts to dilute the black vote, and they want to see changes. We'll see how that will pan out as the session goes along. Joining me now is our political analyst, Steve Flowers. Steve, you covered politics for decades. It's nothing new. Every 10 years we do reapportionment in the state, and this year a little different because the Senate numbers came out late, but here we are again.
Well, they were up against the crunch time. The numbers came in late because of COVID, but you talking about me being around a while. I was on the reapportionment committee when I was in legislature for 2 decades, and there's a cardinal rule in politics that you take care of yourself first. So it's self-preservation in legislative lines. So a lot of the Democratic legislators who are complaining about the lines secretly and privately are happy with their districts because they wanted their districts to be majority 60% Democratic, and they
protect their own district.
Protect their own district. So a lot of that's lip service. Now, the reason you see them jumping on the congressional lines, it doesn't affect them. But the House and Senate leadership has done a good job in trying to keep the numbers down. They've got 77 Republicans, 28 Democrats in the House, 27 Republicans, 8 Democrats in the Senate. They worked under the pretense on the voting rights parameters to keep the numbers the same. And quite frankly, they may have cut their numbers by 1. So they did a good job in doing that as far as being racially polarized.
But we're going to see a lawsuit. One's already been filed. So this will most likely just go to the courts no matter what happens here.
I think the Congressional will go to court. They've already filed the court thing there. But I think these lines will be approved. But I think that the Republicans will prevail, but it won't be done in 5 days.
Won't be done in 5 days. Steve Flowers, our political analyst, thanks so much for joining us tonight. They will be here. They have up to a calendar month, by the way, to get through this special session. We'll see how that pans out. Again, lawmakers back in Montgomery first thing in the morning. That is the latest here from the State House. I'm Jeff Sanders, along with Steve Flowers, CBS 42 News. Local coverage you can count on.
Jeff, Steve Flowers, thank you both. And along with reapportionment, lawmakers will also vote whether to send $80 million in federal COVID funding to Alabama's hospitals and nursing homes.
Swearing in today for Cynthia Allman as the new State House representative for Alabama House District 63 and includes parts of Tuscaloosa County and Northport. Allman is taken over for Representative Bill Poole, who left office in